seriously, focus. Because, focus. I can't focus. I have filmed this video like 30 times. So, I want to start this off with a disclaimer. And point this out before someone else sees this and they're like, oh my god, and they keep talking about it in the comments. I am aware of this white blob. And it's stuck there. Yesterday was Halloween, and I went as Gojo, Satoru Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen. I was in full cosplay yesterday. I stayed him all day from like 9 a.m. to like 10 p.m. I was Gojo all day yesterday. We weren't planning on going to a Halloween event. I wish I had filmed. Next year, I am 100% going to film. So here's what happened. We went to Chinese. We were just hanging out, having family time. I was in full cosplay. My daughter went as Yuji, even though she was Yuji for about 30 minutes and then bailed on me and swapped out to Little Red Riding Hood. It's okay. I had such a great time. We weren't planning on really going out to an event. We went to this store. It was a comic book store. After the comic book store, there were trick-or-treaters everywhere. And I mean, there's this big town square, and they were just all the way around it in outfits and cosplays. And I was just like, my daughter wanted to go trick-or-treating. We got in line. We hung out. Me and her walked for a while. I got noticed so much as Gojo. And it's not the fact of the attention. It's more of the smiles that it brought to those kids' faces. Just because it's an anime character that a lot of people love and know. It was great. And there was this older guy in a store we went in, and he was just like, I have a Gojo purse. I have showed it in my EDC video. It's a Loungefly Gojo mini backpack. He goes, you match the guy on the back of your bag. He said it's so cute though. And like, I mean, he was like almost probably 60 years old. He had no idea what it was. And I was like, yeah, I do. He's like, what is that, a purse or is that a lunchbox? I was like, oh, it's a purse. And then after that, like, some of the other times that I was noticed was by smaller kids. There was this teenage boy, and he was, like, squealing Gojo Sensei. His hands even came up like this, and I was just like, this is so fun. Like, I went full character. It was so fun. I was like, the one and only. Like, I loved it yesterday. It was great. I wish I had filmed it. Also, I'll put some pictures of my cosplay. I wish I had filmed the Halloween special for you guys. I had a whole gun video planned with Halloween special and me full cosplay as Gojo. Sorry, it just didn't happen yesterday. I was focused on family time, and that's kind of how that went yesterday. So without further ado, let's talk about the Winchester Defender. I recently posted a short of the Winchester Defender, and it got quite a bit of comments and quite a bit of views, and so I want to take this time to talk about this gun. It does have a story behind it. My husband, this is basically has become a family tradition, family heirloom kind of thing for us. I don't know when I stepped on something. So basically, my husband's grandfather, he was an avid hunter. Like, he was in the woods every single day, almost. After work, before work. I'm talking like it was crazy. When I got with my husband, when we were first dating, it was different for me to see. My dad had always been a hunter, but it was mostly like a casual, like on the weekend kind of thing. So when my husband's grandfather first got married when he was young, he went and bought a shotgun. He went and bought a pump. So they didn't really go to the grocery store except like maybe once a month, and that was to get necessities. So other things like meat and vegetables, they got that from the land. They didn't, like, they were straight country. They didn't go to the store and buy like meat and stuff. Like, they just didn't. So he stayed out in the woods and he hunted a lot when he was younger too. So when he first got married, he basically bought this shotgun. And he hunted for him and his wife's food, which is my husband's grandmother. And he turned around. He got older. And the shotgun kind of got put up. It was kind of just one of those things where he was like, he swapped to a rifle and he didn't look back. So basically he started getting sick. I would say now it's probably been at least 6 years ago. He started getting Alzheimer's, and it was very aggressive. I won't go into too much detail of the family situation, just because of the fact they're probably going to watch my videos, and I don't want any kind of drama. But my husband does want me to tell this story, so I am going to tell it in the best way I can without the drama. So I'm going to say probably about 6 months before he got really bad, he was first kind of showing signs of it. He actually went and got that shotgun and brought it to my husband and wanted him to take it. And he gave that to us. My husband really didn't have much to do with his father. His biological father. There's just a lot there. I won't touch on it. But my husband was raised by his grandfather and his grandmother. So the man that gave him the shotgun, his grandfather, that's basically, he raised him, you know. So he turned around and he gave my husband the shotgun. And if I'm thinking about it correctly, because it's been so many years now, it was a Winchester Model 12, and it was a 12 gauge pump. We ended up carving a dream catcher in the buttstock of it, just because it was like a memory thing. My husband's grandfather was Cherokee. He's part Cherokee Indian, so that kind of just made sense, and it felt like a really nice memorial thing, especially now that he's no longer here. He's passed on. Let's go back a little bit. He got really aggressive with, his Alzheimer's got really aggressive. And he had a really bad health decline, and the family called in hospice. And once the family called in hospice, all of his sons, he has all sons, they kind of started grabbing things that belonged to him. So one of the uncles ended up getting like all of his firearms, except the shotgun, because he had gave it to my husband. So a little while after that, my husband's father came into our lives, and now we don't really have anything to do with him. But at this time, he was in our lives actively, and he wanted a hunting rifle that belonged to my husband's grandfather. So my husband reached out to the uncle that had all the guns and asked him what he would want for it. And he told him he wanted that shotgun. So we ended up taking that shotgun and trading it for the hunting rifle for his father. And it went to a good home. I mean, it's with one of my husband's grandfather's actual sons, so it went to a good place. But after that, my husband went and bought the Winchester Defender, because it felt wrong not having one, a Winchester at that point. It kind of just become, like I said, like a family tradition and a family heirloom, and it's something we wanted to pass down. So it does have a little bit of a neat backstory. And it is a little bit, there's more to it than that, but like I said, I'm not going to touch on it. But if you guys want to see anything with this video, let us know in the comments section below, and we'll film it. But I am going to show the gun up close. And if you want, you guys can go check out my shorts. It's in there. It's one of the newest ones. So I'm going to show you guys the gun now. Look at that beauty. Someone in the comments called this a corn-cob hand pump. I find that interesting. I don't think I've ever heard it called that, but my husband said he had. Want to, baby, look at that gun. Oh. Anyway, I know this video really wasn't all that purposeful and wasn't all that interesting, but hopefully the next few days, videos will go back to the way they were. I'm sorry you guys hear a bunch of cats. I take care of strays. I'm a stray mama. Anyway, hopefully in the next few days, videos will start going back to the way they were. Also, if you guys want, you can check out our other channels. They're listed somewhere down below in the channels. Under our videos. You'll probably see them in the suggested channels or whatever that's called. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you guys later. And I will do it one more time just for you. Bye.